Hi, what here. Welcome back to Football Manager 2020, where we have one game, I think, until the end of November. Now, the reason I think there's only one game is because it happens to be the FA Cup second round, and we are away at Shrewsbury. Now, if we were to draw that game, the replay could be in November. So I'm not going to commit to this being the only game left. Because I'm hopeful that we can get a result. Hopefully we can get a result. That's disappointing. Only 2,500 fans, just under 3,000 fans going to be there, which means we're probably getting half what we thought we would get. Bit annoying, but I suppose if we can draw or win the game, at least we get the option of the second one at home, or we get the winner's prize money, which is about 50,000 odd. So, and obviously it plays in the third round. So that's our expectation. That's our aim at the start of the season, was third round. Not that of the board, just of me. Lower leagues, really important to try and get third round every year. So far, we've actually been quite fortunate in the draws that we've had to get us to the third round. Also quite fortunate in the draws that we had in the third round. As it's FA Cup, it's special. We'll actually put that filter in. And we'll just put the FA Cup in, and we'll see that in the first one we had a weak team in Mildenhall, a weak team in Brightlingsea, who actually forced us to a replay, which we then hammered them in. We then had Wrexham, which was a real surprise because they were much higher in the league than us at that time, and we hammered them 3-0 at their place. We then had Welling, which was a really tough match, if I remember. And perhaps shouldn't have been, but we won that in the replay at their place. And then Maidenhead in that, was that the Classic? Yeah, that was the ball in 10 minutes at the end. 2-0 down at home. And after getting a 3-3 in the first leg, got the replay, won it in the last 10 minutes, then got stuffed at home away at Forest. So we got the away draw at Forest, which got us a big payday. The following season we had Altrincham, Aldershot, both of whom we managed to dispatch. Blackpool were higher in the leagues than us, and still are, but we managed to absolutely hammer them away from home. I don't really remember that game, to be honest, but we did. And then we got a massive draw, Leicester away from home, and oh my god, did they beat us. That could have been double figures. And then this year we've got the second round. We've had a tough game in Notts County. We've got a tough draw in terms of Shrewsbury, but they're really struggling in their league. So form wise, I'm hoping that we can turn this one on its head. Right, anyway, back to it. Hand over to the assistant. And it's match day. Let's get our squad selected. So Mank was injured. I think he's only out for a day or two. Yeah, but we'll give him the chance to recover from that. I think what we'll do is we'll bring and we'll bring, where is he? Our Gungbo in at the left back, at the left side, sorry. You're no longer going to play for the reserves either. Right, we'll leave our fullbacks in. Jack Bridge can play. These guys can play. I think Herdman's going to come out for Todorov. And Angle can start. You don't actually need to be. Yeah, we'll keep your position. Why not? Ask you Evans. So we'll take Evans out for Aaron Hayden. And then we'll go Fofana, King, Whittaker and Herdman. So all of these guys here. Not your boy. You can all play for the reserves. Right. I'm wondering whether there might be a place in the team for, I I think Jack Hunter's going to come in for Fofana. So Fofana squad. 90 minutes, right. Oh, hang on a sec. Yeah, we'll just leave the rest. I think you squad. There we go. So I think that's the team we're going to go with. Only your gunboat's not sharp. Yeah, I think that's the team we're going to go with. We're going to stick with that. So let's go kick balls about and try to get a result. Avoiding defeat will be a massive success. Luke Saunders plays well for the under-18s. Bristol Rovers managed to win away at Dulwich Hamlet. So it's important to go as far as we can in this competition. We wanted to get to the third round for the big payday, but the further we go, the more chance we've got of getting a share of the £250,000 prize for making it the furthest out of all the League Two clubs. So that's our team. That's what we're going with. Go team. Oh, almost through to Orozinski. So I do want to tell the team to get stuck in a bit and use tighter marking against this lot. And we're going to go a bit more direct, a lot more direct. Focus a play through the middle. Here goes. So just think maybe give it a bit of a bite in the game. Cavallo, the chance to whip a dangerous one in. It does. Todorov. Bourgogne saves it over the bar. Bridge, corner. Goes out to Cummings and Shrewsbury look to counter. Oh, Cummings has pulled his calf by the looks of it. He almost stopped dead. Bridge has it. Looking, Hook and Hull. Gives it away to Vela, to Cummings. Cummings is in. And Orozinski turns it around the post. Looks like Cummings has overcome his groin twink. Orozinski claims that poor cross. Bourgogne, goal kick for Shrewsbury. Former affiliate of ours, remember? A gunboat with a reckless challenge, marked red. Couldn't be any other colour. It really couldn't. So, move Riley to left back. I'm going to go with a back four. Because we're not going to be able to keep a clean sheet, I don't think. Okay. I'm going to tell Hook and Hull to ease off as well. Half hour approaches. That's a ridiculous challenge to have made. He's only just come back from injury. Liangol is going to come off for Herdman. Right, easily taken by Orozinski. Herdman brings it down nicely. Todorov's in the middle. Loses it. Cummings into the area, right of the post. Got away with it. Riley picks up a yellow. Cavallo whips one in. Herdman off the bar, and it's gone in off Todorov. It has 1-0 blind. Come on. It's a bit all over. Let's change this to behind goal. Herdman off the bar, off the defenders. Todorov sticks a foot on it. 1-0 Blythe. And that is half time. So 10 men, we lead. Colvin out to CJ Riley, inside to Shelton. Need to try and hold on to this lead for as long as possible. Don't mind a draw. Be thrilled with a draw in fact, but don't want to be ones each anytime soon. All the way at the back, McNulty, Colvin, Hockenhull, CJ Riley out of his own area, humps it clear. Egan Riley down the line, lovely ball to Herdman. Herdman beats his man. Inside to Cavallo, inside to Todorov, back to Shelton, he's going to hit one. Oh my word, that deserves to win any game. That's a good 25-30 yards out. Cavallo back to Shelton, that's 35 yards. That is 35 yards, that is a screamer. Dangerous free kick for Vela. Nothing comes of it. Still early in the game, this could all turn on its head. Approaching the hour mark. Shelton. Oh, he's hit the post, Todorov. There's a chance to take the game. Bourgogne. Woolery brings it forward. Daniels crosses. Hockenhull away nicely. Malumbi straight at Orozinski. 65 minutes gone. We're approaching 3/4 match distance. I think we're going to look to... Oh my word, we're getting a lot of yellow cards. That's what happens, I suppose, when you tell them to get stuck in. I think we'll bring Askew on for Egan Riley. Centre backs both having good games, but are on yellow cards. Shelton and Cavallo also on yellows. I'm going to need to keep the next substitution to cater for the next for the next yellow card. I think what we might look to do here is maybe go 5 at the back again, but a flat 5. Charles is in. Good save, Orozinski. Corner. 70 minutes gone. Off the line by, well, away from goal by Shelton. Orozinski, chance to clear. He goes Cavallo. Shelton loses out to McNulty. Malumbi knocks it down the line to Woolery. Good challenge. Good tackling back by Danielson. Humps it forward. Herdman has it, brings it inside. On halfway. Distributes nicely out to Hughes. Don't get caught. Goes back to the keeper, Orozinski. Plays it forward. Herdman fails to deliver the ball onto the foot of Danielson. And Woolery attacks. And Charles is in. And another wonderful save by Orozinski. We're now going to pause there. And we're going to bring Todorov. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Todorov like so. Can Colvin play as a libero? Can, so I think that's what we're going to go with. And Herdman, target man in support. Just a quick check here. We've still got a sub available. Should we need it? We're cautious. Focus play through the middle. We're definitely going to shoot on sight because the third would really kill the game off. I'm going to go slow the game down. Time waste a bit. Regroup. We will counter. Slow the pace down. Distribute the fullbacks. Out of possession. Let's bring him deeper. Takeoff gets stuck in. I think that's what we're going with, boys. Come on, let's get in the third round. Oh, confirm. Okay, and then we're going to make a substitution around 82 minutes if we're able. Pinnock, crossfield to Willery, Vela, Malumbi, corner. 15 to go. Oh, Rosinski. Rosinski even. So, I'm going to bring off a midfield after this play, hopefully. Hopefully it'll still be 2-0. It's comfortably wide. Okay, so I think we're going to take off Carvalho for Hunter. Just take the shine off this a little bit when I keep getting interrupted, but I think that's what we're going to go with. Minutes to go. Oh dear. Crosses. To be Vela over the bar. A lot of time wasting now, please. Much slower tempo. Hold shape. Colvin out wide, Askew. Forward. Askew again. Todorov thumps it long. Just inviting pressure back on ourselves at the moment here. And over the top. 2 minutes of normal time. 4 minutes of injury time to play. Orozinski short to Colvin. To Shelton. To Hockenhall. Long ball forward. Hunter has it. Bridge, that's what I wanted to do. Switch Hunter and Shelton. And Shelton can be a deep line playmaker. And he can be a deep line playmaker. Colvin all the way back to Orozinski. To Hockenhall, don't get caught. Great, to Askew. Just trying to keep the ball a bit at the minute. Colvin to Herdman, to Hunter. Herdman's in for 3-0. Nothing doing. And that could be full time. 15 seconds to go. Pinnock. Hunter has it. To Bridge to Hughes. Herdman. And that is it. A fantastic result. And the third round yet again. Well, I'm in a bit of shock still. Yeah, an away win was going to be a long shot. It's an understatement. But to then go down to 10 men after, what was it, 14 minutes? Yeah, 14 minutes was just crazy. I mean, he's going to get a ban for that. That was almost violent conduct. Anyway, we'd have been thrilled with a draw. I don't know enough adjectives to describe an away win. But it now makes me really selfish. And I want an even better draw in the third round. But I don't know what would be best. There is a prize for which League 2 team goes the furthest, of course. Which is one thing. Which is $250,000. So that's like the equivalent of getting a, I don't know, a 23,000 attendance away, away game. Obviously, we couldn't get that at home. So you kind of want that on top of some decent games. So who's still left in it? Sunderland have got a replay. Kind of, I mean, them away. How many did they get for that game? But they are doing pretty well as well. Got 48,000 at home in the Carabao Cup. That was Man United, in fairness. So they just got 15,000 at home against Port Vale. So we'd happily take them away from home. Because that game's, it's not a game you'd look to win, but it's one you could get close to. And for the size of the stadium, Portsmouth as well would be a low did they go up. So let's have a look here. Stadiums. Sunderland, MK Dons, and Bolton. So the MK Dons still in. Well, the MK Dons schedule. No, they went out in the first round. And what about Bolton? Yeah, they're through. In the first round, they only got 8,000, but that was against Burton, and this be the third round. So, yeah, there's Sunderland away would be fantastic. Anyway, let's get on. Yeah, 10 men, unbelievable. Blythe win, Angle. Oh, that's all right. That's not a big problem. Got obviously that prize money as well, which is great. A Gungbo banned for one match, just standard, fine, probably justified, it said. Janjiva update, he got some good time, so did Dodds, so did Rahman. Hughes needs a rest apparently. Well, you can have one soon. You scored a magnificent goal, but we can't tell you that, so we'll just tell you that instead. And I want to get through to the draw. Egan Riley's got a yellow. So we're going to miss both of them for the next FA Cup game. Cannot believe that. 14th minute. And then either side of half time to turn it around like that. It was quite something. So Turner resumes light training. And Bradford City up next. Shortlist. Alright, that's the Scottish players. I'm not too bothered. And here we go. Third round draw. So an away win at a massive club, or an away win at like a League One Sunderland, or a home game against someone rubbish. We do as well. Because there's prize money up for grabs too, remember? Arsenal away, that do. Oh. I think I'd actually rather get someone like Cheltenham away. Palace away? I'd probably rather avoid Championship. We're not going to get the attendance. And we're not going to get the win either. So, West Ham away. They've got the stadium, I guess. They've got the stadium, it's whether they get the attendances. What did they do last year? Well, they were away in the FA Cup last year and they lost. The year before, they were in the Premier League. And they were away and they won it. And in the fourth round, they were at home and they drew against another Premier League outfit. Had 40-odd thousand there, so that might not be a bad draw. I mean, we're not gonna win it. They're in front. Well, they're gunning for the title, the automatic promotion, so they may actually field a weakened team. But I'm sure even their weakened team is far better than our non-weakened side. So if we just look at what their team looks like, and then look at the players that aren't selected. Yeah, they've got some good players. You know, that's their rubbish midfielder. So let's not be too disappointed with that, I guess. Is the way I'm looking at it. 40-odd thousand would be about £500,000. Were we away? Oh, phew. When it said Blythe to play West Ham, I thought that meant we were at home. But yes, no, we got the away draw. Bumper crowd as expected. That's great, that'd be fantastic. I'm quite pleased with that. The Morecambe game has now been moved. That's now on the 4th of January. Okay. Right, schedule wise, what's coming up? Bradford next. Yep, there they are, and that's on Wednesday night. So we are almost at time. So we're going to get a little further on. And then we'll call it the end of an episode, and we'll have a shorter one next time around. Watching us lose at Bradford. Well, I think we're going to try a new defensive formation in practice for the West Ham game. Under 18s. Press conference, so we'll do this. Is he being patronising? No. We've had a lot of expectations by progressing of the first few weeks. No, we haven't. We were dreadful first few weeks. Take it one step at a time. Have been enjoying the football. They're a close-knit bunch. Showing his quality. They're 4th. How do you see the result going? Anything's possible. We're not there yet, and we can't afford to relax. The next match is always the next most important night. Fouls and cards, really? I thought we weren't that bad this season. Play on our terms. Gillingham suffering. It's not really my place to say. So, hand over to the assistant. Yes, then still not. Okay. He's still okay, because it broke down, I guess, right? Okay. Another 90 minutes of Dodds. Bamber Bridge, 100 Indians, is that? Okay. That home win is an important. That home game's an important one for our league ambitions. Getting an A. Scout meeting. Nope. Match preview. We will call that the end of the episode. Thanks for joining. Hope you enjoy. I certainly enjoyed the last game, and I hope to enjoy the one coming up. Probably less likely that we do both back to back. Come back, find out. We could be on for a hiding, or we could sneak something. Who knows? It's a good thing about this team at the moment. You never know what you're going to get. Until then, stay safe. Bye bye.